Hey, Shalom Makiam. It's the brother Yakana from the GMS Houston camp, coming back with another installment of GMS Practicals. And before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing this word in faith, truth, and in sincerity. And Shalom. I wanted to go into these scriptures today, man, in this quick lesson, man. It's really just a message to Esau, man. Hey, man, your time is up. You had your shot. You had a good run or a bad run, whatever you want to call it, but your time is up, man. And I'm gonna just get straight into these scriptures, man. And the first one I'm gonna bring out is 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. And it reads, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." Salakia. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And that's simple, man. Listen, we all know we at the end of this man's rule. His kingdom is coming to its end. It's almost over. Even people that don't believe in a higher power, man, that don't believe in nothing, say the same thing, man. Hey, man, we're at the end of the world. It's the end of the world. It's in the last days. It's almost over. We all know that, man. I mean, it's evident everywhere you look, man. The scriptures, the prophecies are being fulfilled, man. And everything is falling into place beautifully, man, just like the Most High said, man. Because this place got to go, man. This some sick ass shit here, man. Everything about this place is backwards, sickening, perverted. I mean, it's just out of there, man. And in keeping with the scriptures, man, to show that that hey, man, we're at the end. I'm gonna bring out a couple more scriptures, man. I'm gonna bring this out. This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 14, and it reads, "The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit." And if you look around, man, what about this kingdom is not perverted? You couldn't read that scripture and say, okay, well, what's perverted about this place? Shit, the better question is, show me something that ain't perverted, man. I mean, everything about this place is perverted, and not just sexually, man. I mean, of course it's sexually perverted. You got men marrying men, women marrying women. This dude's married to a woman, then he's gonna marry a man. The same thing, a cat's gonna marry his dog. A woman's marrying a pig. This dude wants to marry a fucking tree. I mean, come on, man. You don't find no perversion in none of this shit? That's as backwards and as perverted as you get, man. But this devil doesn't stop there, man. It ain't just about some dude wanting to marry. And it was an actual thing. This dude wanted to marry a tree in his backyard, man. Because the mind of Esau is perverted, period. And in the people's minds, this whole place has been perverted now, man. And it's not just a sexual thing, man. It's every aspect of Esau's his existence, man. It's all perverted. I mean, who goes and says the ecosystem is perfect, man? Let's fuck with it. That's a perverted mind that everything you touch, man, you taint. Everything you touch, you destroy, because your mind is perverted, man. In every aspect of the word perversion, man, it's twisted, it's warped. Everything that you think that you can screw up and fuck up, you're gonna do it, man, because it's in you to do, because you're wicked. The scripture called you the wicked? Of course you are. And wicked people do wicked things because they can, because you in power. Esau, the so-called white man, in pursuant to Job 9 and 24, the earth was given into your hands, to the hands of the wicked. Well, if it ain't the so-called white man who is Esau of the Bible, who the hell is it? This perverted, sick, wicked bastard, man. And that's exactly what he is. You taking the ecosystem, perfect in structure, man. The Most High has it set up perfectly. And you trying to destroy it. You've all but destroyed it. The water's tainted. Because your perverted mind, you done fucked with everything. The air. And not just air and water in certain places, on the same planet that you got to live on. You know, I mean, you trying to improve on what the Most High has already done, on perfection. You got to be perverted in your mind to even think that way. I mean, look, just like I thought when I thought about this, man, this lesson, I thought first, one of the first things that came to my mind was the preamble of the Constitution says, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union. What the hell is more perfect? You cannot improve on perfection. How do you get a more perfect union? First of all, the shit ain't perfect, but let's just say it was. How could you make it more perfect? You can't. But this place is staggering like a motherfucker, you dig? I mean, this place is as perverted as it gets, man. Every manner of perversion that can go on, which further shows this is Esau's kingdom, and we are at the end of this thing, man. And it's time. Your time is up, bro. You had your run, you had your sunshine, you had your good time, but your time is up, man. I'm gonna bring the hell. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring this out, man. It's let me find this. Okay. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 20, 22. You know what? I'm going to start at 21. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And this is where we headed, man. It's about to be World War. It's all going to culminate in World War III. And there's never been a time like this, and there'll never be another time like this that we in, building up right now and culminating in the world's third war. And the scripture says, and except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh to be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And you think about that, man. If the Most High don't send Yahushua back soon, there won't be no flesh to save. Look at the way this shit is going. You replacing people with robots. You know, motherfuckers are breaking their necks to go to brothels to be able to have sex with a damn robot because they want the experience. They're curious. Man, fuck that. You people are sick, man. And as the scripture said, the days are shortened. Now, here we are. We're at the end of March. And it seemed just like yesterday, you heathens were hollering, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And we already about to go into April, man. We almost 4 months into the year. Just that quick. You don't feel that these days are shortened? That time is as they say, flying by? The Most High is shortening the days, man. Because if they not shortened and Yahushua don't come back soon, it ain't going to be no flesh to save because you have destroyed everything, man, that you put your hands on. And if you haven't destroyed it, you're in the process of destroying it. And as it says, man, and except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. It won't be nothing here if you keep going at the rate you're going. If the Most High don't shorten these days and speed things up, so we can get out of here, it ain't gonna be no flesh to be saved, man. And it's all because of you. You wicked, vile creature, man. Esau, the so-called white man. We're going to always tell you who you are. And for those that don't know, that's who he is. You know, and then, hey, man, the most popular scripture to me on that is Job 9:24, man. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who's running this, man? Who's running this into the fucking ground? The so-called white man, a.k.a. Esau, man. And like I said, man, we already at the end of March, man. And it seemed just like yesterday, y'all was screaming Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all that bullshit. And here we are. Now y'all screaming, here comes Peter Cottontail hopping down the fucking bunny trail. Yeah, Easter. Just like that, man. You even got motherfuckers talking, man, I can't believe, man, we're only 8 months away from Christmas. Again. These days have been shortened, man. You know, this is a perverted place. We're at the end of your kingdom, man. At the end of your rulership, Esau. And as they always say, but you had a good run. You enjoyed yourself. You know, you had a good time. You were able to do all manner of wickedness, all manner of perversion, everything that you could think of, you did it. And you had a good time doing it. You killed, you stole, you destroyed, you took stuff that didn't belong to you. You raped little boys and men and little girls and shit. You raped, robbed, and pillaged, man. You've all but destroyed the ecosystem. You poisoned the waters all around the planet, all around the globe. Which further shows, man, this can't go on. So we got to be at the end. And like the scripture has said, the days have been shortened now. So there will be some flesh to save, man, when Yahweh Shah comes back. Which further proves we're at the end of your kingdom, Jack. Not to mention, it has to be your kingdom because shit, you the one that's doing all this perverted shit, as the scriptures is talked about. You led the way on all this. And like all you goddamn supporters out there with that bullshit about we want stricter gun laws. You going to these rallies. Let me ask y'all a question. How many fucking abortion clinics did you drive by to get to the goddamn gun control rally? How many abortion clinics do you stand by when you protesting these guns? Huh? How many, and you goddamn Christians, which I hate you motherfuckers the worst, man, really. You and the Edomites. How many abortion clinics have you passed by going to your so-called church every day, every Sunday? But you motherfuckers ain't saying shit about that. We're at the end, man. Esau. Say, man, come here. Your time is up. Time is up, Jack. It's about that. You out of there. And like even in this kingdom, you can't find a job. Don't worry. Because in our kingdom, you're going to have continual employment, Jack. You dig? You ain't going to never be standing around with your hands in your pocket like, man, it ain't shit to do. Man, I can't find a damn thing to do, man. You're going to have continual employment. And then we're going to destroy you. You're going to be destroyed at the end of that 1,000 years. But your time is up, man. And I'm going to end it with that, man. Again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men who ruled very well over Israel. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim pushing this word. Until next time, Abaratazah and Shalom.